right in. We just ask to keep this on here. Oh, right here, pretty good view. There you go. Pull right in this way. That's right, we got some company. You guys come on in. Go ahead. Well, folks, I want to welcome you all here to the Jurassic Park Triceratops compound. My name is Dr. Jonathan Conklin, and as one of the veterinarians here, I encourage you to ask any questions that you might have about our Triceratops herd here, or any of the dinosaurs that we have at Cera. This big girl here, her name is Cera. Cera is one of our most personable Triceratops. Can you hear me, huh, sweetie? Good girl. Triceratops are very personable creatures. They actually thrive on the human interaction, and they actually enjoy our company. Cera, as I was saying, she's 3 years old right now. You might think, well, she's quite large for 3 years old. Triceratops actually have a very rapid growth pattern. From the time that they're first hatched to about the time that they're a year old, they actually go from being the size of a guinea pig up to about the size of a small school bus. It's a big girl. Another interesting thing about Cera, she is an herbivore. Herbivore, of course, for those of you guys that don't know what that means she's a plant eater. Triceratops lived back in the late Cretaceous period, about 65 million years ago. And 65 million years ago, we did not have any grasses on our planet. We only had fibrous plants, palm fronds, acacia, sago palms, things like that. Grasses didn't come along until later. So Cera's body here is outfitted to digest fibrous plants. She couldn't actually digest and consume grasses. She's got very flat, broad teeth in the back of her jaw, and she's also what is known as a gastropod. And you might be asking, so what's that? Well, a gastropod is a large herbivore. Chickens also do this behavior. They swallow rocks. Okay, that's a good girl. She gets excitable when she has guests. You'll notice from time to time she'll actually pick up that front left foot. Oh, looks like we have a special visitor coming our way. Dr. Bricker, good to see you. I see we have our baby Cera with us. I wasn't sure that Dr. Stiles wanted to do this, but it's a great opportunity for our guests to see. We're going to try to acclimate our baby Triceratops. That's Cera over there.
We're going to get a chance to say hi to everyone in just a bit. I just got to bring her forward here real quick.
See if we can get Cera to interact with her just a little bit. Our little girl here is going to have to get scooped back just a little bit. We got here. We got over there. Excellent. There you go. We're going to have to acclimate our little girl Cera here into the rest of her herd, and we're going to probably have to do that in about 3 weeks. Be careful of her backside, guys. Triceratops have a natural reaction that's not a pretty sight. It's not that good to clean up either. Guys, please don't play with your tail. Let's see. Oh, she's smelling. Sniffing. She's got that one. Once again, if you have any questions about our Triceratops while we're getting this acclimation started, please feel free to ask. How are we doing?
Pretty good interaction, actually.
There we go.
It's not bad.
We've tried to set them up for this acclimation. Acclimation, for those of you who don't know what it means, acclimation is how we go about taking our infant dinosaur species and introducing them into the rest of the herd. Now, little girl Cera here, she's going to be joining the rest of her for about a good month now, another 3 weeks. But we figure we give them time to know each other's scents, and that way they'll have an easier time of it. In fact, Cera has a sister, Sahara. We've been having them play with some Triceratops, or the likeness of a Triceratops, in order to get their scent on it. And we've been putting that doll into Cera's paddock at night. She's actually taken to carrying it around, which is a very good maternal instinct. It's quite something to see. A huge beast like this carrying around a stuffed animal. Do you guys have any questions about the Triceratops? Do you know what frill in her horns are used for? No. Triceratops, the name means three-horned face. And you can see she's got 3 horns growing her face. They're going to grow up to be about 7.5 feet long eventually. And if you look at our little girl over here, Cera, hers are just starting to break through. And it's almost like teeth coming through. It's a little bit painful for her. But her horns are growing through. The horns are actually made out of a substance called keratin. Now, keratin is something that's very similar. It's actually the same composite material as your fingernails and your hair. So if any time during their lifespan, if her horn or frill should break, they would grow back just like your horn, just like your fingernails or your hair would. It's a pretty cool thing.
What's their main predator?
The main predator, well, of course, nowadays here at Jurassic Park, we keep all of our animals separated with 10,000 boa fences. The main predator of a Triceratops, they were native to western parts of the United States and Canada during the late Cretaceous period, they would have had to deal with everything from T-Rex, basically. That would have been one of their most main predators. One thing about the Triceratops, they seem very gentle, very docile creatures, but when wet, they actually take up a very big stance. They become, they stand up on the haunches, they're very large, and that frill actually serves as almost like a shield. What they would do is just like the old days in a truck wagon. If the Indians were attacking, the wagons would get around the younger and the weaker, and they would protect them from the impending danger. But a T-Rex would come after a Triceratops. But with those horns, Triceratops does have a pretty good chance of actually fending off a T-Rex attack, especially if there are a couple of them.
No, I think that's probably about all the interactions she can handle
Yeah,
today.
a little bit too much for a little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. You can take her on down to Discovery Center. I know we have to give her examination. I'm sure Dr. Willis is down there. Someone can take care of it. Well, folks, if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Okay.
We put her on her back. It's okay. She's just going to smell you.
She's very curious. Thank you, guys.
Dr. Burker, thank you for bringing her by.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care of our little girl. Well, folks, if you don't have any other questions, on behalf of InGen Technologies and Mr. John Hammond, I want to thank you all for stopping in and meeting our Triceratops here today. Do enjoy the rest of your day of discovery here at Jurassic Park. Warden, if you would, safely escort our guests up to the paddock. Thank you.
Does Cera still pee or sneeze?
She does. If you go back there and you see her name loud, sometimes she'll do it. It's more of a behavioral response. What they would do when they were younger, if they were being chased or tailed by a carnivore, they would actually urinate and that would throw them off the scent. Sometimes she'll do it. I've actually been waiting for a urine sample half the morning. She's been consuming plenty of water, but she's being kind of troublesome.
And is her jaw troubling her a little? I don't see much
Not so
articulation
much.
in
Well,
the
she's
jaw.
sedated.
Well, that'll do
She's a
it.
little bit slack jawed.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
It's good to see her back again. It's been a long time.
They're good. It's good to have them back home.
Thank you.
Say goodbye, Sarah. Huh? Say goodbye to our guests. It's okay. I'm here. Still got company. Good girl.
Oh!
What's that? What's that?
A little sneeze.
All right, folks. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
I'm here. Okay.